Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. Informational video because a lot of players have just come in for the third anniversary and are like, what is Tempest Heroes Jubilee? Why is it a whole bunch of fights that I can't do? And we're going to answer that question today. So, Tempest Jubilee is a once a month ranking event where you take the meta that has just come out, this month being the Divine General team, among other things, and you use it to complete a series of battles to get the highest score possible. So we have a whole bunch of fights, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 expert. There will be 2 boss battles that I have not attempted yet. And these fights require you to use a very specific team build to get the highest score. Like I have these 2 battles maxed out. I am 57 points away from maxing this one out. And these are very specific. So this event is not geared towards new players. This event is geared towards people who have a lot of different units. It's a ranking event, which means the whales will come out on top because we have all the units, we have the dupes, we have the gear. However, the good news for everyone is that they just recently updated how the scores are calculated and how rewards are giving out. So it's broken up into 2 different rankings. Overall, between your one server, so all the NA players, all the Asia players, all the Europe players, all the JP players. So they will be ranked 1 to whatever based on how high of a cumulative score you have. And then there is a group ranking, which takes you and another random like 200 people on the server. So it could be me, and it could be you, and it could be some dude in like California or something, I don't know, or South America. But it's going to be 200 randomly placed people within the NA server or within the Europe server, and they will compete against each other in a smaller ranking. And this is where you get the magic crystals. So if you're lucky, you will get put into a group of not a lot of like high level people who don't have the units, people who don't try very hard, and you can get a decent score. Whereas if you're in a group with like me or nature or something, you're kind of out of luck on at least first place. But the overall ranking doesn't actually have magic crystals, so you're not losing anything against the super big time whales. It's just the group ranking that actually gives you good currency. So don't freak out too much saying, oh, I'm not even going to try, I can't compete. It's like, no, you can compete. They specifically updated this scoring so other people can compete, and it's not just the whales getting maximum crystal value. I know a lot of people that don't have a lot of units, but they can still score in like the top 10 of the group, and they can still get decent crystals from that, which I think is very good. But apart from that, each stage has a specific enemy type and wants you to use a specific element just like any other stage. The difference is that you're supposed to do it within a very set amount of turns, and you have to do a very specific set amount of damage, which just got updated, so now it's very, very high. With the release of EX Unbounds and the power creep that we've had, they had to up the damage cap. So it's going to be very, very difficult for a lot of people to get a max score. So you're probably going to be looking like down here or something. And you know what? That's fine, because as long as you play the event, you can get a group ranking, which means you can get rewards. And I encourage everyone to play every single event, do every single stage, get some type of score. If you're not happy with it or you physically cannot get a higher score, then okay, then you don't have to do it a lot. But if you want to continue to get a higher score, you can continue to try and push for better orb RNG. You could have more buffs. You could change up your teams to bring better support units. That's what Jubilee is all about, is figuring out the best combination of characters to take on any specific stage. So this is a dark stage, this is a light stage, space stage. This boss battle is again dark, and then the one up there will be space focused to focus on the Divine General team. And that's about it. Again, if you don't have a specifically dark or light or space team, just bring some kind of dark character, beat the stage, call it a day, and you can just do something else for the next 10 days while this is up, and you can continue to focus on other things in the game. Like, you don't have to put much time into this. You can put a lot of time into it if you want to get a good score. But for most people that are just starting this month, I highly, highly doubt you're going to be able to get competitive scores here. So just do a couple runs, get a score, and just fuck off. And I mean that in like the nicest way. Fuck off meaning go do other things that are more important, like the Crucible missions or getting more gear. Jubilee is not tailored towards brand new like week 1 players. So do what you can, move on with your day, go put your stamina towards something more impactful for your box. But at least give every stage a try. Especially if you have the Divine General team, like you can get an okay score for normal 3 and then boss battle 2 when I get to that point. But that's just it. It's a ranking event. You rank, you get scores, you get rewards. The rewards I think for this event are given out a couple days after Jubilee ends. So if we look at this, the period is until the 25th, and then 3 days are calculations. So this will end on the 25th or 24th technically for me, and then 3 days after that, so the 27th, 28th is when we will get the rewards for Jubilee. So it's going to be a while before you see these. But at least take part in it, because free rewards or any rewards are better than no rewards. So, I mean, that's a very, very basic overview. I will have videos going over each individual stage coming out over the next couple of days. If you can make the teams, great. If you can't, do your best. Get a score, get some kind of rank in your group, get some crystals, and get out. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.